I got my water, baby, it's so good and it's so cold. And I'm not tuned in to the Sam's World Show. Make sure that you subscribe, like, share, and you can comment too. I wanna give a shout out to all the Sammy Boo. Sam's World, 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 Sam's World.
So guys, I just trimmed up all the fat off of them, thinking that my camera was on, and it was not. So I just trimmed them up. I washed them off and trimmed them up. And there's nothing there. Well, I think I got the part washing off, but I just trimmed them up. Ain't show none of it. So I just trimmed them up with my little new knife, baby. I trimmed them up with my little new knife, honey. Y'all ain't seen none of that. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead on and season these up. And we're going to get these things, we're going to fry them up a little bit before we put them in our pot, okay? And I'll be right back. I cannot believe that I missed that. I'll be right back. Okay, so I added them to my skillet. I put some olive oil in there, in the bottom of my skillet. I put olive oil in it. Drizzle a little on the side. So we're just gonna brown them off. I pray that y'all see me season them up. I don't know what's wrong with this video, but I just seasoned it with some adobo, some garlic powder, and some, what else? Tony's Creole seasoning. And I'm just gonna brown them on all sides. Put my little splash on there for a minute. Guys, I went on ahead and got me a pot of water that I'm going to put them in. After they brown, it's shallow down there. Just a little bit. I say about this much water. I don't know what that is. Maybe 2 cups, 3 cups of water. I'm going to go ahead on and start seasoning my water with some Knorr chicken broth. A little bit of minced onions. I'm going to move that over here to the side so y'all can see it, okay? While my meat is browning, so y'all can see my seasoning. I'm gonna put a little adobo in it. A little bit of chili powder. A little garlic powder. And I'm gonna let this water come to a boil while my meat is browning off. So I can put it in hot, in while it's hot. And that's all I'm gonna put in there right now, okay? Put that back over there. Like I said, I got that skillet on high, the pot on high back there, so it'll come to a boil. Oh, this smells so good, y'all. And actually, guys, you do not have to brown them first. You can still just put them in your water like, you know, just regular. I brown mine sometimes. Because I'm going to make me a little roux off of this stock, off of this fat that's burning in here. Yeah, because I like mine to have a different little taste. Not just, you know, I like gravy. And since I haven't had it in a long time, I'm making gravy on my tails, baby. Put this lid on so it'll come to the boil. I don't have a big cast iron skillet, guys, so I'm having to take time with the flipping. But it's okay. You just have to learn to work with what you got, baby. And nobody's ain't gonna taste no better than yours because they got a big pie and you don't. Ain't it getting the job done? I thought so. My water will be coming to a boil in a minute. Until it comes to a boil, I'm just going to put these on a plate over here. The ones that's finished. Don't worry about this meat touching this meat, this tongue touching that tongue. All of it going in hot boiling water, baby. Don't even worry about it. Don't talk about that meat done, that meat ain't. Don't worry about it, I promise you. When that hot boiling water hit it, everything dead. Them things look so good, don't they, y'all? Look. Woo, they look so good. Already. All right, we on our last two of browning. And then we got to put them in the boiling water, honey. The water is almost boiling. Okay, guys, the water is boiling. So we're just going to go ahead on and drop these bad boys in there. Dropping them on in, baby. Just don't leave that out, honey. Put all the juices in there. So you see I had, what, 8 or 9. And the water is just at the top of it. I'm going to add just a little bit more because they have to cook so long. I'm going to add just a little bit more to top them off. Just to cover them. Not to fill the whole pot up. There you go. Now, I'm going to let that come back to a boil. Trust me, it won't take long. This stove is the truth, honey. All right, the bowl is back. Told you it wasn't gonna take long. Turn it down a little bit for it overflow. I'm gonna cut an onion in the fours and put it over in there. All right, guys, we got it boiling. So now what we're gonna do is let it simmer. We're gonna turn it down to medium low and let it sit, honey. Turn that thing down to medium low and leave it alone. And I'll see y'all back in about 2 hours. Okay guys, our oxtails are almost done. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to take some of this juice and pour it off. You see how much I'm leaving? Just about at the top of them so I can have me some gravy. But in this skillet over here, I'm about to make some gravy to put on top. And so I have the rest of my stock right here, which I'm gonna hold on to in case I need it. I got my stove on medium high. I'm gonna go ahead on and dice this onion up. Well, slice this onion. And this is the grease left from when I cooked the browned the oxtails. I browned them with this grease. So I'm just gonna saute these a little so they get a little translucent. Because I already have onions in my oxtails already. I want these to stay kind of firm a little, you know, not cook all the way up. Okay, that's enough for me. That's how I like mine. I'm gonna take them out. I actually can leave that little bit in. All right, I'm gonna set those to the side. And I have a cup of flour. I'm not gonna use the whole cup. I'm finna brown up this gravy. You guys hear the, I have the oxtails boiling over there, so once I get this brown the way I want it, I'm just gonna pour it over in there. But you want your water boiling really hard. down a little bit until I get ready. So I don't want them to tear up. And all you do is keep stirring until you get it the color that you like, without scorching, so don't have it too high. But if you stop stirring, it's gonna scorch and burn. What you're doing now is continue to move it, and that's what gives it the color. And I just keep stirring until I get the color that I like. And I like dark gravy. And I'm gonna have a cup of water ready. So when it gets the color I like it, all I have to do is put the water in it and pour it over in the pot with the oxtail. That's the color I wanted, guys, right here. It's good enough for me. So now I'm just gonna add the water, and it's gonna steam up real bad. Excuse the mess I'm making, honey. I'll clean it up in a minute. So now I'm going to move my skillet over, my pot over. And I'm going to pour it in. I'm going to move it around just a little on my oxtail. And make sure they're not sticking at the bottom. And now all I have to do is just let them simmer down. They're boiling, so now I'm going to turn them down. And let my gravy begin to thicken. But I'm not going to cover it. I'm going to let the top stay off. That way the water can come out and it'll condense and get thick. Y'all see that pretty color? Now all it has to do is get thick. So I'll see you guys back in about 30 minutes when it thickens up. So my oxtails cooked about 5 hours on low, so they're not falling, they're almost falling off the bone. So that's why I have to hurry up, and that's why I'm gonna just let the top stay out so it can thicken up. I'm gonna let it boil a little bit harder than that. Okay? And we'll be back. Finish oxtails. Yes, come through. That's your finished oxtails. Here's your finished cornbread.
My baby, I got my water, baby. I got my baby. I got my water, baby. I got my baby. I got my water, baby. I got my baby. I got my water, baby. It's so good and so cold. 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 I got my water, baby. It's so good and it's so cold. I want to welcome y'all to the Sam World Show. Make sure that you subscribe, like, share, you can comment too. I want to give a shout out to all the Sammy Boo. Subscribe, like, share, and you can comment too. I want to give a shout out to all the Sammy Boo. I got my baby. I got my water, baby. I got my baby. I got my water, baby. I got my baby.